emotional. Why in the world is Ivy in bed? Because I'm mofo tired. That's why. I'm mofo tired. I'm mofo tired. It's cold. It's cold outside. I got a headache. I've been asleep since early yesterday. I had plans for y'all. It's mofo tired. Hey, hey. I'm mofo tired, man. Hey, Jamal. Hey, Jamal, where you been, Papa? Hey, good morning. Look at y'all on here. I hope y'all up out the bed bright and early. I don't feel good, so I asked for a sick leave day. I think, hey, spoken by royalty. I think because I really aim to kiss people's ass, that I work for them. And so when I don't feel good, I shouldn't just stay away. I mean, I'm going to stay away, but I should say, can I have some sick leave? Can I have some days off? My head just hurt real bad, and I'm gonna tell you that my acupuncture, she does a good job. When she do my acupuncture, man, I won't have no headaches. I feel good for like a week. That's as long as it lasts. So I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Um, hey baby, baby, what's up? I'm here. You wanna turn up with me, Nandra? Shit, nigga, listen. I said, Ivy, just go ahead live. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't gonna go live. This is, I really have a horrible life outside of certain things, and I wasn't gonna go live. I was on my phone. I finally reset the password to my old Gmail account. I got all them damn pictures from 2016. That's shit. You really don't know how I started from the bottom. I was like, look at all these pictures right here. I'm gonna put them in my catalog though. I ain't gonna try to post it, but my salt lamp blink is right there. Don't worry about everything else you see on my nightstand. It's right there. This is this is the nightstand of Ivy. Let me show you this I ate yesterday. This is all I had to eat yesterday. Candy apple. The lady came to thank you, Nandra, baby. You gonna get me out the bed, mama. The um her name is Kendra. She came to see me yesterday at the clinic to get her things. But we went live briefly on Instagram. She bought me candy apples. She bought me Chandra pretty candy apples. I said, oh no. I love candy apples. Like I go to the carnival just for candy apples, and cotton candy. And she bought me candy apples. And so that's all I had to eat yesterday. I came home from the clinic, ate that candy apple, and I've been asleep ever since. Woke up to the devil. I will show you. Not Shannon. Oh, you doing like that, baby. Out there. Look at the devil. That's the devil. When I woke up and saw that right there, I said, man, but God. So this how I woke up and my head hurt. But I love y'all. It's bad outside. It's real bad outside. Um, and so I don't feel good. And the way I'm sleeping right now, my dreams is kind of weird and my head is kind of weird. So there's just a whole lot going on in my life right now, spiritually, that I don't even know what the hell is going on. So I said, shit, I'm not about to get up. Hey, good morning, Miss Warren. I said, I'm not about to get up out the bed. I just said, man. But my salt light flashed like 3 times in red. And I said, is my electricity about to go out in here? Is that my lamp flashing? But no, it was the light. So I said, I'm going to go live for y'all. Miss Landry, you do have a point. I do have some consumables out there in my living room for a rainy day that I can't eat. Yes, I can eat those, and they gonna get me turned, but I don't just want to be turned, baby. Yes, ma'am. I've been dreaming a whole lot, and I'm just I feel like my life going in some directions that I'm making it go into, and I know that when I make it go that way, it's gonna be hell. But I have to go that way, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. we are in the process of moving as well. And so, let me see. I can show you our disaster. We we about to move. This I really don't. Y'all don't really be all in it. What's up, Shalonda, baby? Listen, don't be posting all that stuff on your Facebook talking about you stressing and all that and whatever the hell else you be talking about because I said, hold on. Like I really have no shame at this point. This is all the hell that I have to deal with. I said, don't I'm okay, baby. I'm alright. We about to move, and so we got everything out. I tried to buy me some makeup. I tried to buy something to do my damn face. The other day, I looked like damn Pookie. Put the wrong damn color of this on my lips. Ended up looking like Pookie. So I don't know. I do have to do my detoxing, but I don't have no I ain't got no pearls at home, and y'all know we sold out of virus, and as soon as we sold out of virus pearls, hell, we sold out of goddamn. Oh, I got a vibrate pearl in my drawer. Hey, I'm about to stick this in. As soon as we ran out of virus pearls, we ran out of vibrate pearls too. We completely sold out of those. We only got 4 pearls in stock. So good. Because I said, damn, I got to detox too. I just came off my period too, and I need to detox too. But Yolanda, you on your Facebook, baby, you stressing and stuff. Don't be stressing, baby. Give all your glory to God and be happy. Because I know things can be hard for you in life. I got 28 people watching me urinate. How y'all doing? Yeah, I've had a long morning. I've had a stressful morning. You don't know what it's like for me to work for y'all every day. I don't get to take a break. If I take a break, really, I won't eat. And so I have to work really, really hard. And now I'm giving myself too much work because my brain doesn't shut off. And because my brain doesn't shut off, I can't stop thinking about making stuff. Thank you, baby. I can't stop thinking. And and I'm gonna tell y'all what the problem is. I done made too much shit. I done made so much shit. We ain't even got labels on it to put on the website. I done made so much stuff. I got so much stuff sitting in boxes of stuff I wanna make. I didn't even get around to it, and all of that gives me a headache. All of that, and I'm really considering. I'm really considering doing something like a closeout. Like once, and oh, we already did it on the Titan collection. Once the Titan collection sell out, we would never make that again. If your pussy ain't tight from detoxing from having everything else on my website, then your pussy ain't gonna get tight. We're not gonna keep making Titan. We're gonna do away with the Titan collection. I'm tired of the Titan collection. Um, but then when stuff sell out, I'm not gonna make it no more because I'm just so, baby, you don't know how tired I am. Like I really, really am tired. Um, I really am. You know, some people out here, all they sell is pearls. To God be the glory. They don't have the headaches and the stresses that I have to bear. Also, I need to wash my ass before I put that pearl in. I've gone on the ass strike since last week. Yup. Shana came over. I said, Shana, because of my car accident, I said, you're going to wash me up and stuff because I don't feel good, baby. I can't wash myself all the time. I can't wash my ass like I used to and wash my hand and everything. And he said, yeah, Ivy, I'm going to come and do that for you. He came over here and ain't do nothing. I just finally got up and listen, I ain't going to press no nigga out to come wash my motherfucking back. I would jump my ass in that shower and figure that shit out. And that's what I did. But it's been a whole nother week now, and my body don't feel good, so I really have to cleanse myself. I got my steam pot, and I said, well, maybe I could sit on my steam for a while, and then this my steam pot. She's in damn shambles. I said maybe I could sit on my steam pot for a while and do the steam, and then put my pearl in. She right there. There it is. That's how your life that's how life get after a while. I don't want nobody to feel like I live in a goddamn castle and everything flossing, cause hell no. I'm gonna wipe the dust off that damn steam pot and put some goddamn marijuana in that hole, try to get my pussy high. I mean, I'm just down and out like Beverly Hills sometimes, and this is one of those days. So anyway, sit right there for a second. I'm just not feeling good, baby. I really am not, and I'm not about to wake up and put on my clothes and wash my hair and put makeup on my face and go brew some goddamn cup of tea and entertain the nigga. You just gonna have to, you gonna be with Abby This how I be when I wake up in the morning, and I be like, damn, I gotta go live. Yeah. Nigga, I am tired and my head hurt. I ain't had nothing to drink. I don't have nobody saying, baby, let me go get you a cup of coffee. Let me get you a cup of tea. You want some Starbucks this morning? I miss you. And I understand it's snowing and it's ice and shit on the ground. But nigga, what about all them other goddamn days when it wasn't snowing and ice on the ground? Fuck that. Get my ass up. I'm gonna put that pearl in as soon as my body tells me to. But I gotta put my pearl. I'm gonna take a shower. Y'all don't have to be live with me when I wash my hands. You don't have to be live with me when I do stuff like that, but you will be live with me when I change my drawers, because I'm not going to keep those drawers on. I can't go to the bathroom and pull my drawers back up. It's really hard for me. Oh, there's a couple of dollars in the drawer. It's hard for me, and that's why I have a whole rack of underwear. That's why you can go into the store and they be like, all the Victoria's Secret drawers be on sale, and you grab a whole lot. I know they cheap. I know they ain't worth shit. I know they're gonna tear after a while. I know they're gonna do all kinds of stuff. But you can get them 5 for $28, or you can go to the Walmart and get your whole damn bag of Hanes. Because the way I go through drawers, I can't put the same pick. I can't pull them damn drawers back up. That's not about that damn happen. I probably ain't wash up, nigga, but them goddamn drawers ain't gonna go back on my pussy. So now I feel a little bit fresher because I put on some clean drawers. It totally makes a difference. I feel great. I ain't even got my crown on or nothing. I just woke up. So, but I'm not doing the tightening collection no more. And I'm gonna apologize to that black girl. I'm not gonna say her name because the name she got on Instagram not even her real fucking name. Y'all niggas need to stop being true to your goddamn self. Because if God had to go through Instagram to find a nigga, he would never find your ass. But I did research. I did everything for the hydrogenated super because it caused such a ruckus. And so I did the research on that, and I posted some of it on my Instagram. But I noticed that after that black girl came on there and said what she had to say. Oh, this my certificate of occupancy. We free. I'm a free agent now, so I don't have to go by no government status. But look, she brought white people to my page, and once all them white people came to my page, it was a problem. I ain't never had no white people following me. I got my little white clientele, and I'm happy for my white clientele. But I don't have no serious white clientele following me. And so when all of that happened, I figured, that ain't nothing but the devil. All this shit. I said, that ain't nothing but the devil right there. So after all of that happened, and everybody on my page asking me where's my doctors, am I a doctor and all that ignorant shit, I said, let me go and do this research real quick. Because look, if my ancestors started something, I don't have to go to your school or to your institution to learn something. I really don't have to, because if my ancestors started something, that means that's something that they derived within themselves and generated. Like people get ideas. So if I was to get an idea about something, that's mine. I don't have to go and pay you to validate shit that I know. And if I have to pay you to validate something that I know, that means I'm really paying you to validate what you think you know. No, I'm not going to do that. And so, no, I'm not. I could care less about going to an institution to get anything. I hope that's Miss Yolanda for her stuff. Thank you, baby. I'm not going to do that. And so I said, you know what? Listen, sweetheart, there is so much education in the world that's free. It's free. I got educated on hydrogenated super in a 4-hour time span, and got so much information and education that I was able to go ahead and figure out the entire structure and background on it, to the point where I said, hell, I can make a kit for that. That's not a problem. So I did get a lot of information on it, and when I got all of the information, I put a synopsis on my Instagram. And when I put the synopsis on my Instagram, cause I ain't got to explain shit to nobody. I ain't got to explain shit to even the people on my feed. I really don't have to explain nothing. If I feel like this is what I want, this is what I do, you either get with it or you get lost. I don't have to give you no goddamn DNA reference. I don't have to. Doctors ain't got to tell you shit, and they shove all kinds of shit in your body. I don't have to explain anything to you. But I said, let me put this on my Instagram real quick. And I don't know if y'all saw it, but I put the scientific chart on there. But black people get scared too. It ain't just the Caucasian people that get scared. Caucasian people, some of these Caucasian people, you just jealous because black people figuring out what the fuck is going on, and they discovering their roots, and they doing something good for their people, and they being so successful about it. That's why a cracker get mad, because you figure if you stole everything from us, that's like my house is lit. I got shit everywhere. But what if one day somebody came in my house and took everything out of my house? I mean, they took the wall, they took the fucking carpet off the floor. They left no traces of anything. And I did have kids. And when my kids came of age, they came back to this place, and there was nothing here. They don't have no pictures on the walls. They don't have no history. They didn't know that I like to drink fucking Youngling lagers. They don't know what I like to drink. They don't know when they come in here. My kids would never know how much I love spraying this shit in my hair, because I got some dry ass black folk hair, and I gotta keep this. My kids would never know that. They would never know I used to rinse my mouth out with mouthwash, or they wouldn't know that I would take these tools and clean my teeth and shit, because I don't fuck with no dentist, that they can't fuck with my teeth. My kids wouldn't know how I keep track of my cycles. I have the way my cycle work. Every 3 months, I get 2 cycles in a month. My kids would know none of this. They wouldn't know about how I used to take moisturizers and rub on my vagina. They wouldn't know how I wash my ass. They wouldn't know anything, because when they came to my house, it was completely empty. There was nothing here. So now my kids gotta think for themselves and just figure shit out as they go. And my kids may never figure out how to brush their teeth. They may never figure out how to wash their ass. They may never figure out how to moisturize their skin. They may never figure out how to take care of their hair. But the moment they do, that motherfucking cracker who ran up in my house and took all my shit, he gonna say, how the fuck she figure out how to comb her goddamn hair? Didn't we take everything out the goddamn bathrooms and shit, Bob? Didn't we? Goddamn, did you get the fucking combs too? Yeah, Rick, I got the combs, man. Well, how the fuck does this black girl know how to comb her goddamn hair? We better fix that, and then they gonna send people your way. They gonna send people your way, and they be like, you think you know everything. That's not how you comb your hair. No, white bitch, fuck you. Don't worry about what the fuck I didn't figure it out and how I put food on my motherfucking table. Because let it be known, you took everything I had, you stole from me. I don't admire nobody. I definitely don't admire no thief. I don't admire people who feel like they have prosperous gains in life based off of robbing and taking and massacring other people. That's not my thing. So, yeah, white people can be upset and they can feel some type of way when they see that you are in a place where you're doing something for yourself. Not only that, ever since the 1800s, ever since Egypt was discovered, and then you went into this another era of life, white people was always fascinated about going to Africa and seeing African people and seeing Egyptian people. That's a fascination to them, to see them behave a certain way. They didn't just go, yeah, you can share whatever you want, baby. They didn't just go over there and take things. When people say slavery occurred for a series of 400 years, that doesn't mean that they went over there one day, grabbed every fucking thing, brought it to America, and enslaved us for 400 years. That means that over a period of 400 years, they were constantly going back to Africa, taking everything that they could. So they take everything that they can, and now they have all these prosperous gains off of it. And then you see a black person being prosperous in life, you're trying to figure out, well, how did they get that? It's already mine. So I don't have to go to no institution to get anything from anybody. I don't have to learn. I don't have to do that because it was already mine. The Calhoun Gynecology Papyrus clearly states that Egyptian medicine was the first medicine to ever exist. Calhoun Gynecology was the first gynecological medical practice, information, inscriptions, diagnosis, processes ever. So what you did was you came and you took from my ancestors, and then you tried to retranscribe it and put it in a book, and then you telling me to come to your school and learn something? Fuck you. And it's amazing because even today, even today, don't you know that when those people went to Africa, and when they went to Egypt and they saw the writings on the walls, and they saw the papyrus, they couldn't read it. They didn't know what we were saying. Because they couldn't interpret it because we don't speak their language. So when I get white people coming like, do you know what you're talking about, bitch? Do you even know what the fuck I'm saying out my mouth? I mean, we don't speak the same language, you know? So anyway, I put the scientific chart on my Instagram. I love science. I love looking at codes. I love that because it challenges my brain. So I love that. And I got through that. And I put it on my Instagram. And lo and behold, this same fucking crocodile beast. White people, when it comes to you having a problem with me, you's a fucking beast. You's a fucking cave beast. If you can't act accordingly like a motherfucking human on 2 fucking feet with 10 toes, if you can't act like you ain't got fucking hair on your back and you ain't followed a motherfucking cave, then fuck you. Act like you got some fucking civility within yourself. Act like now you're domesticated, goddammit. You no longer in the goddamn cave. Act like when you see a black person walking that you're not looking at an alien or something foreign. Have some goddamn respect. And if you don't know nothing about the black man and his true divinity, Google it, baby. Google it. Tune in and have some goddamn respect. Because a lot of white people have no respect for black people, not because you out here smoking weed and you having kids back to back. No, that's not why. Not because we like to shoot each other, we like to tear the motherfucking club up. No, they don't have respect for us because they don't have respect for our cultural roots. They don't give a damn about Egypt. They don't give a damn about your wealth. They don't care about that because they want to offer themselves. Now, on the other hand, you got black people. You got some black people that forgot where the fuck they done came from. Never even did that history. Don't give a damn. So y'all got some white people. Not shake a white nigga off. I ain't worried about that because I'm not here for you. You know, and God, my God got me. Your God got you. Your God probably the one guy that's all this motherfucking sleep, hell and snow outside my motherfucking window. But my God got me. So I don't have to worry about that. But then it's the black people that come up. And I got problems with black people. If you feel like what I'm saying is incorrect, if you feel like what I'm saying is inappropriate, it's not necessary, it's not true, fuck you too. See? You don't have to deal with me. You don't have to believe in me. You don't have to do any of those things. You don't have to watch my feed. You don't have to follow me on Instagram. You don't have to do anything. Because guess what? There are people out here who I do not believe in. I do not trust them. I don't have anything to do with them. I don't believe in nothing that they teach, nothing that they condone. And guess what? I don't know what the fuck they're doing today. I don't know where they at. I don't know what they eat. I don't know when the last time they shitted. I don't know anything about those people. Because it's not my business. I don't care. But you got some black folk that even though they need to mind their goddamn black ass fucking business, you want to drop my shit. So I got to worry about the crackers and I got to worry about the niggas, baby. These motherfuckers go hand in hand. And so anyway, this is a good report that I read. This is how come we're actually advancing our fertility pearl. And then I printed some more stuff out while I was at work because I realized sometimes I can't cuddle up to my laptop and just read. I got to print it out. And so anyway, they went over there and took everything they could. They took our medicine. Don't you know that at the very top of the Nile River we had an Egyptian Wall Street. We had our own financial system. We were taking care of each other. We were our own town. We had our own government. We had our own. It was all there. So when they first got to Africa and got to Egypt and stuff, they watched us for a while. They watched what we were doing. They were observing. Then they said, we're going to take this. And they took it. And they took everything. They didn't know about gynecology and obstetrics. That's why today when you having your baby today, don't you see how they pull that baby out your womb? Don't you see when the baby first coming out and you see his head? Do you see how them doctors grab that baby head and pull the baby and then flip the baby and then hit the baby? You dumbass cracker motherfuckers, you didn't watch thoroughly when you was in Egypt. You didn't watch what my ancestors did thoroughly. What you did was looked at some stuff on the wall and try to put 2 and 2 together. I don't like to see it when no doctor grabbed that baby and pull the baby out the damn womb. I said, God damn, the baby head just popped out. All of a sudden you tugging this shit, the fuck? Boy, if babies could talk. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck on my motherfucking head, hoe, I got this, mama. Keep pushing. My baby gonna come out. So anyway, there's a lot of information that they took from Egypt that's still under review. There's things that they took from 4,000 years ago, ancient inscriptions on the wall that they still cannot interpret today. And a lot of what they are trying to interpret as it relates to Chandra Pretty is medical inscriptions. And they have to be able to interpret it so that they can regurgitate it, so that they can practice it. Therefore, if there's some information that pertains to gynecology from the Calhoun Gynecological Papyrus that they are not able to interpret, that means there are certain things that they cannot do for you because they don't know how, because they had to get it from somewhere. And the source is written in a way where they cannot comprehend, they cannot translate, and ain't nobody else out here trying to tell them. So when you come to me and you see me telling you something and you say, oh, well, that's not what the doctor said, dumbass, don't come to me and tell me what your doctor said, because if you coming to me concerned about what your doctor said, you should stick with your doctor. When you come to me, you about to wipe your whole mind clean of anything anybody ever told you, because I'm going to tell you, because that's what I do. I could read an inscription quicker than somebody else, and I don't have to go through the Book of the Dead or any other transcribable books to figure this out. Because guess what? I was doing this before I even came across the Calhoun Gynecological Papyrus. I was already doing it. And so now when I come across all this other paperwork, and I'm like, wow, they trying to translate the they trying to translate the transcript. Portions of the transcript you can't translate because it's missing. They only had one medical reference in Egypt because there was only one doctor doing one work. When you, as a black woman or as a black man, when you come across something and you like it and you hone in, that's yours. That's what you do. That's why they had so many gods and goddesses and kings and queens in Egypt, because everybody was taking care of something. That was their thing. That was their thing. That's just what they did. You had people who specialized in doing hair, and there was somebody for that. You had people who specialized in embalming of bodies when somebody passed away, and that was their thing. When you had a problem with your food, when the waters wasn't running good, and when the Nile River wasn't running good, or you wasn't getting enough water to your crop and your vegetation, that wasn't something that you would take up with your local king or queen. No. Because there was only one person responsible for the water of the Nile. So when I did all of this research, and I researched over everything, and I realized that a lot of the work that's done today, a lot of the information and the education that's given to us today, whether it be American gynecology, European gynecology, Australian gynecology, it wouldn't matter what continent they're on. Everything that they are feeding you is what derived from the ancient Calhoun Gynecology's papyrus. And all of these people are at a standstill because they can no longer translate, they can no longer interpret. They can look at all of these images on the walls, but they have to figure out exactly what did it mean, because all of my ancestors were doing a lot of writing on the wall. Sometimes you don't have to constantly talk like me. That's why I said I ain't got to explain the goddamn thing. So, in essence, what did I do? I put that scientific chart on my Instagram. And lo and behold, here come the goddamn cracker dog again. And I made it real clear that hydrogenated suppurativa, and I had somebody with that a long time ago, and I already knew about it. But I said, you know what? I let me go ahead and read real quick for 4 hours and mastermind my mind on this, because I'm pretty good at what I do. And God got my back. If God ain't have my back, I won't be where I am today. And if God ain't have my back or the back of his kids on this earth, a lot of us won't be where we are today, and we would be annihilated from the earth, because there wouldn't be nobody out here fighting for anybody. Thank God there was some people who fought for us, and they're dead now. And guess what? I'm going to die one day too. And I just pray to God that people continue to fight, because all of us got to go. But hopefully there can be somebody who come and help you live just a little bit longer. So I posted a scientific chart on my Instagram, and when I posted it, the cracker girl came up. This an old white bitch. You's an old nasty white bitch. Know your pussy fucked up, hoe. Old white bitch came on my page and was like, oh my God, I can't believe that you're telling people that hydrogenated suppurativa is a cell disorder. Bitch, your motherfucking caveman ancestors didn't know shit besides clapping rocks together to get a fucking spark, to get a fire. They didn't know shit besides what the fucking Flintstones had. I didn't grow up in the goddamn Flintstones era, my nigga. So I didn't grow up around fucking rocks and quarries and dinosaurs. Okay? I didn't raise kids with fucking bones in their scalp to keep their hair together. I didn't do that. So when I start pushing out my philosophy or what I've learned as far as chemistry and science as it pertains to the black woman, you shouldn't come to my page and be so disengaged mentally. You should just shut the fuck up, because this ain't for you. We speak two different languages. So I said, you know what? I'm not even at this point in my business. I don't comment no more. Y'all see this hell of a disaster. We took everything down. It's a hell of a disaster out here. And so this is all goodwill. Look at all the stuff we can hold on to. It saddened me to see that a lot of these are Shanjari's books that she grew up with, and she has decided that um, a treasury of clean jokes. I guess she threw away her Spanish as well as her German dictionary. I am Apache. So Shanjari is getting rid of a lot of her good books. I really didn't get rid of my good books, but I did put some books down here. Um, and pictures, yep. We just went through everything. We just went through everything so we can clean out. And we're going to put some of this stuff on the internet or Facebook because all it's just stuff. Don't worry, we ain't had nothing to begin with, baby. We didn't have nothing. We ain't had nothing. We were just in here renting. So it's not gonna be hard for us to move. Um so the girl came and was like, I can't believe you telling people that hydrogenitis is a cell disorder. But I already know that it is. I already know it is. And so I didn't comment no more. The girl who started all of this, the black girl, the black girl who sit on the porch and when the Massa house burned, she say, Massa, our house is burning. To that black girl, stop inboxing me. This black girl is still inboxing me on my. This girl is inboxing me. Let's see what we got going on here. The girl is inboxing me. You want some of these books? You better have them, man. I don't want none of these books. None of this stuff, man. Let's put you down here and the black girl keep inboxing me and telling me we talk. Is there some way to resolve this? You a sellout. You a sellout. So no, I really don't have nothing to say to you. If you feel like what I was putting on my page was inappropriate, you should take your black ass and you should go do some research, and then you bring your black ass back to your people and say, hey, this is what I know. I'm gonna put a class up for the hydrogenated super tipper. But do you know that and this is just what I read and what I digested, and then if I get stuck, I'm gonna go back and get my book because I took notes as I was reading. When you get hydrogenated super tipper, the people who have it, before I even did any research, I already knew that you had tunnels in your body or pathways in your body. And those tunnels and pathways will produce a really bad fluid. And when it produces this bad fluid, it needs to be released. But your body wasn't working right for it to be released, and you would end up with these big, hard boils. And the first client I had with hydrogenated super tipper, she had them in her vagina. And she would go to her doctor to get them cut off with a scalpel. She couldn't have sex when she wanted to because it would hurt because she had boils in her vagina. She was able to have 2 little girls. She said so far, her little girls was doing good, and, she made sure she monitored their health. But as a result, her sweat glands weren't working. So when I did my research, I already had that. That's why I know hydrogenated super tipper ain't PCOS. And so when I put PCOS photos on my page, I don't need no SME. And since your dumb ass like to promote HS but don't know what SME is, SME means you are a subject matter expert, which means let me put it on my charger. Which means whatever we talking about, you the expert at it. So when I'm going through something in life and I need some assistance, I need an SME to talk to me on the phone. I don't need nobody playing with my goddamn emotions and shit, telling me to go rub some fucking crystals around to save my house, nigga. I need somebody that's gonna show me how to fucking astro project to another goddamn planet and speak with a few folks and come back. I need an SME. So I already knew that. So anyway, I said, well, let me continue to do my research. Let me just go and research this real quick, because what I don't do is have somebody tell me I don't know something. I don't have nobody do no challenge on me. Like, I don't do that. So, and Miss Martha, you are one of these candy apples. The girl made me so many of them. We got some candy apples if y'all want a candy apple and you already got an order coming to you. We got to fix this shit too. If you already got an order coming to you and you want a candy apple, let me know. Because if I say you want a candy apple, I put myself in dick bags. I do shit to fuck myself. I do shit like when we go live, I be like, you want this? You want it? You can have it. And y'all be like, yeah, I want it. And I be like, okay, I'm going to send it to you. Now I'm in a dick bag. Because I'm not rich, my nigga. But I got to come up with the money to ship this goddamn apple off to your ass. So if you already placed the order, then great. I can just put this in your box. But we got a dozen of those. So anyway, hydrogenated super tipper is in men and women.
Both of them get it. And there's some very, very bad cases of it. But hydrogenated supertiva comes from your cells not being proper, or your cells aren't programmed the way they should be programmed. And as a result, you have receptors in your cells. Your cells are just like, it's just like when I was studying it, it's just like a cell tower. When I'm trying to use my cell phone, I'm trying to talk to somebody, there are cell towers outside all around. There are different cell towers. And depending on what area I'm in, I can get service. But sometimes I can't get service. Well, your cells in your body are the same way. Your cells have towers inside of them. And inside of those towers are adducts. And those adducts are what connect tower to tower. So when your cells need to perform a certain function, it communicates between the towers via the adduct. Well, sometimes the connector is no good. Therefore, your cells cannot communicate. And your cell has to communicate because your cells have to perform a function. Your cells have to communicate to perform that function. If your cells cannot communicate, it cannot perform that function. And so, because you have your sweat glands, your cells are programmed to work a sweat gland. A sweat gland has cells in it. If your cell glands aren't communicating, your body doesn't know that it needs to sweat. And as a result, you end up with these boils. Because instead of your pores opening, communicating with all the cells in the body, instead of the pores opening, it has a miscommunication or a misfire. And the cell never opens. And because the cell is never programmed for your pore to open, you get a boil. And because you get that boil, all of the waste, all of the refuse from that cell, from your body, that needed to come out of that particular gland, it now sits in your body, which causes more cell waste or cell disturbance. So the reason that sometimes your adducts aren't good, or the connectors between your cell towers aren't good, is because they get too many positive ions in them. All of your cells in your body contain metal. Your cells in your body contain metal, and that metal is used for communication. And you want to have a clear channel of communication in your body. Your cells is what keep your body going. Your cells is what's constantly flowing, moving around, doing their job. And your cells talk a lot. They talk all day, every day, milliseconds. They're constantly communicating because guess what? Look how fast I got to do this, or how fast I'm going to talk. I'm about to wave my hand. My cells have a lot of work to do. They have to work really, really fast because the cells is what keep my body going. That's my function. When somebody ends up getting HIV, it affects their white cells in their body. And you only have a certain amount of white cells. Your cells are very important. When your cells are bad, they become too ionic, they die. When they die, they're still in your body. They're just no good. And I think it's great that we detox, because you want to detox all those free radicals and dead cells from your body. But when your cells become like that and they die off, that means whatever function that particular cell was for, and there are different types of cells in your body because cells perform different functions. You have brain cells, you have blood cells, you have skin cells. There's cells all throughout your body, right? And so when it's time for them to communicate, when my sweat glands need to communicate with the glands underneath my arm, when it needs to communicate with my lymph nodes, if there's a breakdown in communication, if the Lewis adduct is not working, there's no communication, which means the job will not get done. And when I read all of this, and I mean, it's more to it than that, but that's the basic logistics of it. I said, wow. People with hydrogenitis, you almost got the cell mentality, or the cell membranes. You have the cell membranes, and your membranes ain't no good in your cell. You have the cell membranes of a pig because you can't sweat. Somehow, some way, you got the cell membranes of a pig because you can't sweat. And I said, damn, I hope people with hydrogenitis suppurativa don't eat pork. Not to say that you was eating pork and that's how you got it, but I'm saying that if you're eating pork, you're gonna push it further, because pigs have that same cell anatomy, but theirs isn't a bad thing. That's how they were designed, but not humans. And so I'm going to do some more research on it. I'm going to see what's the ratio of whites versus blacks with hydrogenitis suppurativa. I'm gonna have to check that out too. I see y'all writing a whole lot of stuff down there. I didn't get to it yet. And so I said, dang, you can't sweat. That's when you're getting the boils underneath your arms. But then you get them on your back. What about the women who get the boils in their vagina? Thank you, baby. I don't know which one you're talking about, but I got a couple of them. Ooh, that's a guy on my feed. Stop it, you got a man. So so I did all of that, and because it's a molecular structure, it's a chemistry structure to it, it's a scientific structure to it. So it's not just, hey, I got this breakout on my skin, I don't know what it is. Do you think you can fix it? No, that's not what I do anyway. I had to look into the science of it, and I broke hydrogenitis down all the way to the cells in your body. You have a cell disorder. Your cells are that toxic. So you have to do a type of detox that is really going to truly eradicate the toxic cells in your body, and then reprogram your cells so that the Lewis adduct that sits between the towers of the cells, or that sits between the membranes of the cells, works properly and communicates properly, so in the future you never have to worry about your sweat glands clogging up. A lot of people sweat a lot in very hot climates, Maxine. That is right, baby. You just lit some incense and candles, Nandra. Let me go get my listen. I had to get stuff right here for a second because my charger, my phone needed a charge. And let me tell you something else. Spectrum turned the cable off, not the cable, the internet, and they keep calling me saying we want to discuss your bill. Ain't shit to fucking discuss. What's already done has been understood. So I'm not going live from my laptop and using nothing. I'm not gonna pay no more bills in here. We moving. So that's it. Spectrum, y'all niggas can catch me on the flip side. Okay? But Nandra, you is absolutely right. I'm gonna get me a little bit of cookies, and I'm gonna make me something hot to eat. If y'all excuse moi for uno momentito, por favor. No. If you too sweaty, let's say it's not a hot climate, Maxine. Let's just say you one of them sweaty people. And I'm gonna tell you now, I don't know you, I don't like sweaty people. I don't like it when people be around me and their whole body just hot. Your yin and your yang not balanced, and you just real hot. Or you just be sweaty. You be like, damn nigga, stay sweating. I don't like people like that. I just like, what the hell is wrong? Like that is not, that ain't my thing. So there could also be that you can have a non-reactive cell or producing too much. They're doing too much. And so you would still have to reprogram your cells, or like you would have to bring it back to make it just a reactive cell. People with hydrogenitis have a non-reactive cell in their body, and they have a plethora of them. So hopefully people will be okay with that. The other report that I did, I'm gonna show you this report. And I think after this, because I'm really about to shut some shit down, because I'm fine with my life, and I'm fine with simplifying my life. That's why I'm really moving the fuck up out of here too. We're fine with that, right? Girl, if you don't stop damn texting me, I'm fine with that, okay? Because I'm not gonna die for y'all niggas. I'm gonna die a regular, natural motherfucking death. You hear me? I'm gonna die just some old shit outside on my porch, breathing in fucking roses and lavenders and calla lilies death. I'm not gonna die because somebody tried to poison me, or somebody tried to do something to one of my kids, or they just found me committing suicide. I'm not doing that shit for no motherfucking body's pussy. Never, ever, ever. So all the knowledge that I spit, if you don't get it while it's on here, then you just won't got there and get it. Like I'm shutting my shit down, because I can honestly say that I know that what I'm doing is the proper way to take care of God's people. And I don't know what God you serve. I'm just talking about the God I serve. Even Jesus told your ass it's many gods, but only one true God. So shit. Just because you say God, don't mean we talk about the same God. Can I get an amen? Now, I'm gonna get something to drink. Jory said she was okay. Good, you ain't packed everything. Cafe Bustelo Espresso Instantáneo. That's instant coffee, my nigga, the Mexican style. This that stupid black coffee, kill a nigga for 3 days and then you wake up in Armageddon style. Yes, ma'am. That's what we about to have, some of that and some honey. So let me do that, Nandra. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for all y'all out there that really do like me. Where y'all black power fist at? Like I do black power all that. Black power. Jari not gonna eat this pizza. I don't know why the girl buy pizzas. Let's heat up this coffee though. Let's heat up this water. We're gonna put that in there. And I told y'all last week, I said I'm gonna read this one report to you. I'm going to read this synopsis because when I came across this synopsis, I read it again. I scrolled back up the report. I said, hold on, maybe I missed something. And I read it again and I said, I'll be damned. I said, wow, really? Listen, y'all got some of the best things on the planet out here. When God made the universe, it was His. Everything in the universe is for Him to use. He made it for Him. It's all His. Everything in the universe belongs to the Creator because He made it. It's His. Everything. And He used it for something. He didn't just make it because He wanted something to stare at. It was to be used. It was for Him. It had a purpose. When God made the earth, He had a purpose. It was to be used because it was for Him. And so when He placed you here, He placed you here with a purpose. And the earth is yours. It is to be used. It is for you. So everything that God put on the earth is yours. It is for you. He had to give you something to sustain yourself. Because remember, there was a time, technically, when God walked away. I don't know, that white hoe, she out there eating apples. I don't know nothing about that shit, but He walked away. If I walk away from you, and I am by no means the creator of the earth. I created pearls. I reincarnated those things from my ancient ancestors, and I will take that to my grave. If I created something for you, if I made something for you, it's for you. You need that. The day I walk away, the day I say no more, you got to be able to take care of yourself. Because you never know when I'm going to come back. You got to be able to take care of yourself. The day that they do some type of martial law, or I don't know, you never know what the world is going to do. You never know what the world is going to do. You can only hope for the earth. Because the world is wild and crazy. The world may decide we don't want to treat people anymore. Or we don't want to treat people who don't have health insurance. Or we'll treat them, but we'll mistreat them. And what if your God walk away for a while? What if you decide on the seventh day you want to take a rest? How you going to take care of yourself? Or will you die? What about when you do die, when you do walk away from this world, when you do walk away from this life and you leave this earth? What your baby's going to do? What they supposed to do? You use up everything that God put on this damn green earth. And granted, there's a lot of stuff in America that don't grow in China. There's a lot of stuff in China that don't grow in India. It's a lot of stuff in India that don't grow in Indonesia. It's a lot of stuff in Indonesia that don't grow in the Netherlands. It's a lot of stuff in the Netherlands that don't grow in Trinidad. It's a lot of stuff in Trinidad that don't grow in Jamaica. God created the entire earth to heal you, to take care of you, to nourish you, to sustain you. This one big place, this one big planet. So you should put it in your power and make it in your destiny that you use every modality that the earth provides to take care of yourself. If the earth can't give it to you, then it's not from God. Nope. If He ain't give it, if you can't go outside and dig it up, call it a quits. No hops on the crops. Because if God didn't give it to you and you decide to ingest it or to consume it, damn it, these is coffee beans. He made them. Well, I ain't gonna say coffee beans. It's not a bean. It's the coffee seed. I'm eating coffee seeds right now, and I got a whole bag of seeds in that bag out there, also known as black-eyed peas, butter beans, black beans, but it's just seeds. You're just eating seeds. But let's say you ingest something into your body and it's not God-given. It didn't come from the ground. It didn't grow from out the earth. Now you got a struggle on your hands. You got a challenge on your hands because you introduced something foreign into your body. You introduce something foreign into your body. You introduce something foreign into something that's already natural, already built, already prepared, already has a structure, already has a regimen, already has a menu, already has a design, already has a blueprint, already has an outline. You're already set for life. You're already made for life. You're already created for life. You're already able to sustain yourself with the life that God gave you when He placed you on the life of earth. You don't need to introduce nothing foreign into your system. The day that you decide to introduce something foreign into your system, you're going to scramble everything and throw everything off. And now the forces of life have to fight for your life to keep you alive and work its way around all of these foreign All these foreign obstacles that you've put in the way. That's like you take Shannon coming here talking about his goddamn high cholesterol. He ain't never seen no damn doctor till we met, cause I'm big on health. Now he got high cholesterol. I said, babe, what the hell you mean you got high cholesterol? Well, see, when he met me, I used to meet him at the goddamn Wendy's drive-thru before he was going to work. He used to get that goddamn 4 for 4. I had to tell him, baby, ain't shit out here 4 for 4 gonna keep your ass full. Ain't shit 4 for 4 gonna keep you full. But Shannon wanna try and spend more than $5 on his meal. See, we had to, I broke all of that shit out. Shout out to all the hoes inboxing Shannon on his Facebook. So he come and he say, baby, I got high cholesterol. I said, well, baby, well, we can fix that. You know, because you're not eating in the streets. You know, you don't need to do that. You know, stop. A lot of things he does like to eat. I mean, he almost had me on that shit with his ass. I was feeling like shit sometimes. He used to come over here, want to eat bullshit. And I'm like, shit, I can't eat like that, baby. When you met me, I was eating a lot of fish and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You can't keep coming over here with these goddamn plates and shit. He came over here on Thanksgiving with a plate, looked like it came from a goddamn soup kitchen, because they only had one slice of turkey, one slice of ham, and a perfect fucking cube of dressing. They call it dressing down here. Stuffing. I said, baby, where did you get this from? See, you eat all kinds of stuff y'all eat in the streets. You know what people putting in the foods. You don't know any of that. You don't know nothing. And then you got high cholesterol. You come here and you got to take a pill. I said, baby, what the fuck is that you taking? It's my high cholesterol pill. Oh, yeah, you about to take no goddamn high cholesterol pill around me? We gonna get your cholesterol down. But see, his body is not functioning normally. His body not functioning normally, right? Right? Yes, ma'am. I wish I knew what that said, baby. But I did see DICH, and in my world that means dick. I don't know what else you said, baby, but God bless you. God bless you wherever you from. I love you too. Try to switch your phone over to convert to English. And I'm sorry that you have to speak English. I'm sorry that I have to speak English. Okay. But now he about to put some foreign substance in his body that's supposed to control or reprogram his his cells, because right now his cells are misbehaving because he got too much work in there for his cells to do, and it's created a high density of problems. And I said, oh, no, you don't have to do that. But now you want to take a pill that's going to infect your body even more. So let me go get my cookies, Nandra. Oh, you could do this too if y'all got the goddess chocolates. Look. This is an old one. Take that chocolate, put it in something hot, stir it up and drink it. What's up, Jar? You alright? Man, I went through my phone from 2016. I got so many pictures in there. I think I should just give you the phone, because it looked like a lot of that come off your Snapchat from you and your friends doing streets a long time ago. And there's some dark skinned fat girl with big pink lips, and she just, every other goddamn picture is her big ass. I'll just let you have the phone for that, because you just have to be fast. So then you gotta detox all that from your body. For us as women, we took birth control. I talked to this girl the other day. She's doing her cleanse and everything. And I'm gonna get the report off bed. She took birth control, and yes. Which one you need? What kind of pills? When I got in a car accident, I ain't taking none of the stuff. They gave me a prescription for motion and shit. They ain't even no motherfucking Percocets or nothing like that. They gave me a prescription for motion. I ain't no motherfucking motion, nigga. My goddamn thigh feel like it's about to fall off. But these doctors down here, if you black and you in pain, they not gonna give you no motherfucking perkies and shit, because they gonna think, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna do nothing but go sell them. Shit, ho, ain't you selling them? So now I can't sell the perkies, but you can? Come on now. So they didn't give me nothing. Plus, when I went to the doctor, I told her, listen, anyway, I don't want to got their drugs. Give me my X-ray and tell me what's wrong with my thigh. So I take Cordyline, and I take a herbal anesthesia for the body. And these all herbal. I don't take no bad no dope. But you can take these. But you gotta take, because you can't just take one, Shanjari. What the fuck you doing? Shit, you don't think my damn herbal pills work for your pain? She come in here, Shanjari hurt. She said her head hurt. She come in here talking about, do I have some pills? I said, yeah, I got these right here. She gonna look at me talking about the pill. She wants some motherfucking dope. I ain't got no goddamn dope. See? Her and Shannon. Niggas want dope. I ain't got no goddamn dope pills. I got these motherfucking Yan Hu Sao, Ru Zhang, Mo Yo, Dong Gua, and Xing Mei. That's what she gonna get if she hurting fucking with me. That's what she gonna get. She don't want that. She want dope. See, some damn chemicals all over there. You want to get high. Let me see if she's what looks cool. So now women, the lady I was speaking to her, she take birth control. She say, Ivy, is it safe for me to breastfeed while I do my detox with your pearls? I want y'all to listen, and I want y'all to always know that, hey, good morning, Z Sweet. Damn, you late, girl. Class about to be over. You know, you just gonna get marked absent. I don't know who else gonna get marked absent. If you come in here and you late, don't even say good morning. Just start commenting like, yes, yes, yes. Do some shit like that. You lazy, sweet. And so, oh good, the capsule's bursting. And so, I'm drinking all of this morning, baby. She said, Ivy, is it safe for me to detox with the pearl while I'm breastfeeding? Now, we just went through her whole history. So I know she got a test for the human papilloma virus, so we working with that. And then she's also taking birth control. And I said she got the implant in her arm. And the reason that she got an abnormal pack for the HPV, and she got to go back because they said they want to go ahead and do the scraping of the cervix. But every time she go to get this her cervix scraped, she bleeding too much because the birth control they put her on won't stop her from bleeding. She's constantly bleeding off this birth control. So I said, dang. I said, go get the IUD taken. She got the IUD. I said, go get the IUD taken out. No, she got the implant. I said, go get the implant taken out so you can stop your periods. And then you can get some more work done. Well, she went to go get the implant taken out. They said, no, we can't take it out because the implant used to only be good for 4 years. But after further research, we found out it's good for 5. So we can go ahead and leave it in your arm an extra year. So she's not going to get a new implant. She's going to get a new implant. So she can't go and get her cervix scraped because the bleeding won't stop. And she said, Ivy, is it safe for me to do the detox? Because I'm going to detox that ass. Is it safe for me to do the detox while I'm breastfeeding? And I said, damn, baby, you taking an IUD? You got the implant in your arm, which is going directly into your bloodstream. It's going directly into your fatty tissues. It's going directly into your cells, into your membranes, into your communication towers. Because it reprograms you. It reprograms your cells. Your brain communicates with your womb. Your brain lets your womb know what's going on, and then return your womb goes back to your brain and say, hey, this is what's going on. The same way your immune system works. Your cells handle your immune system, the cardiovascular system, your cranial system, and it's one more. It handles 4 systems in your body. You start messing with those cells, you start messing with the main systems of your body. Like, that's not something you should do. So I said, well, damn. I said, you breastfeeding and you got birth control in your arm. You're not afraid of the cell damage that the birth control is doing to your body. You're not afraid of transporting that through the fatty ducts, the tissues in your breast to your baby. You got a birth control baby. You breastfeeding your baby while you got something that's in your body regulating your cells. Not only is it regulating your cells, it's messing up your cycle profusely. You may end up having to get a blood transfusion. And you want to know if you take this ball of dirt and stick it in your pussy, is it okay? Babies can eat dirt. I ate off the ground all the time. You can stick a fucking piece of tree bark in his mouth. He gonna be fine. He gonna be fine. This other girl called me. She got the herpes virus. And she got it bad. And she want to know, is it safe for her to take the pearl because she breastfeeding her baby? I said, well, damn, you breastfeeding your baby and you got herpes? And she was like, yeah. I said, you ain't concerned about breastfeeding your baby while you got the herpes virus, but you concerned about breastfeeding your baby while you stick this ball of dirt in your pussy? You better stick that motherfucking ball of pussy and that ball of dirt in your pussy and everywhere else, baby. Because you got to clean your body out. And it takes dirt to clean your body. You need dirt to clean dirt. You got to take the dirt to clean your body. You need dirt. You got to go back to the dirt. So you can clean your body out and rebuild your body and rebuild your cells. Because dirt is your blueprint. You came from the dirt. Therefore, the dirt made you. So when you start messing your body up and things ain't working right, you're going to have to go back to the dirt. So don't worry about sticking dirt in your pussy, honey. You got cell damage in your pussy. You got cell damage in your blood. You got cell damage in your body. And you're taking all these other different chemical proteins that's going to further damage your cells. You need your cells to stay alive. When your cells are no good, you die. So you don't need that. You don't need that. And so I explained that to the girl, and then she said the girl with HPV, she said all she did was get a regular pap, and that was in November, and then December she got a call saying she tested positive for HPV. They need her to come in so they could scrape her cervix, and I just said, to scrape it to see if she has it. I said, well, they can't give you a pap until you got it, and then until you come back to scrape you to see if you got it. You got it or you don't, or it's a false positive test. There are over 100 strands of the human papillomavirus. Damn, I wish I could read, baby. But I'm thinking that you're saying there's something that's blossoming in my labia, and I believe you. There are over 100 strands of the human papillomavirus. There are over 100 strands of the herpes simplex virus. Okay? So you can have the virus right now, but you don't have the particular strain that they put in certain people. You have the other strain that they put in certain people. But if your strain mixed with them other people's strain, oh, you're gonna get that outbreak. But you already had it anyway. So now they want to see what strain of the virus she's possibly carrying it. That's what they're doing. Because ain't nothing like testing somebody for HPV and she tests positive. And then when you scrape her cervix, you find out she got one of those strands. Because see, now she got one of those strands, they want to still study on you and keep on testing. Because the strands for the human papillomavirus, the strands for the human immunodeficiency virus, the strands for the herpes simplex virus, that was made eons ago. That's been done. They've been made that. Now they just finding people with the shit. That's like 30, 40, 50, 60 years from now, y'all still got my old ass rappers. Y'all be like, I got some pearls, Ivy. I be like, let me see. And you show me that old ass pearl. I be like, damn, you got that shit. So they looking for you. So I said, listen, baby, I want you to go in the bathroom right now, and I want you to feel your cervix for me. Because if your gyno did a pap, she just put her fingers up there and felt around your cervix. If she felt the lump, then she can say, yeah, we need to go ahead and test that lump to see if it's cancerous. And then you stick your fingers up there, put your fingers up on your cervix, feel your damn cervix for yourself. Shout out to the women with them long ass fucking pointy fingernails. You playing in the God's playing the wrong way, because you'll never be able to feel your cervix. You will never be able to take care of yourself. God forbid they stop taking care of your black ass. You got to be careful about things people put on the market. Stilettos. Mess your legs up. Mess your muscles up. Mess your toes up. You be my age, all fucked up, can't wear another pair of heels in your life. You wearing them sad shoes, them SASs on your feet. Gotta wear diabetic shoes. So I said, babe, I need you to go in there and feel your cervix for me. Go in there and check it. And she checked it. She said, Ivy, there's nothing on there. I said, okay, good. When did you go to get your pap smear? When did you go to get your pap smear? When did you go? Are you charting your periods? Are you charting your ovulations? Are you writing it down? Are you writing it down? It's sad that when you go see your doctor, they ask you when was your last period, and they write it down, and they make no projection from it. They just writing it down. It's just a record. When you go to my website and you fill that form out, and you tell me when your last period was, I'm making a projection from that. Because I have to project the time on your womb. If you're going to see your doctor, and you're going through an ovulation stage, you should never get a pap smear. Not while you're ovulating. Not while your womb is doing some very important, serious work. It's going to help further a child being born. That's not the time to see her. You can see her after you have your period, after everything has passed in life, and all the work has been done. And then we're going to start a new cycle, but for right now, we're going to give you a day or two of peace. You can go and have a pap smear at that time, because if you get a pap smear done while you're ovulating, she's bound to feel anything up there, because she's minding your business, and it's not hers to mind. So now you're not ovulating. Now you're going to go back to your doctor. And she's not going to have that lump no more. She won't have anything up there. And that's why if you go to your doctor while you're ovulating and you get one of them tests that say you tested positive for the human papillomavirus, or you tested positive and they want to scrape your cervix, and they scrape it dead on sight, and then they call you back and say, you know what? They say, you know what? What's up, Gia Boo Boo? They said, you know what? It was nothing. Don't have somebody check you when you're going through your ovulation. That's like you on Section 8 and you got some petty ass landlords And I don't want nobody to be like, how come every time Ivy breaks something down, she got to break it down to shit like the projects and shit? Because, nigga, that's where I was at. And I just know how that shit work. You know what I'm saying? If you got another way, you know how shit work, let the sister know. But then I'm going to have to study that and figure that out before I tell my people. So, if you got Section 8, public housing, doesn't fucking matter. They tell you they about to come do inspections. They like to inspect because they think people with Section 8 or people in public housing don't know how to take care of nothing. Hell, public housing, we ain't got nothing but fucking concrete floors and fucking concrete wall hole. We can't put no nails in that bitch because we can't find the nails to use. So, I mean, what can we fuck up in the projects? It's all concrete, my nigga. It's all concrete. So, I was thinking about that too. You think because my ancestors built in pyramids and they was living in concrete and living their life that you could put us in concrete and we gonna turn that bitch to a motherfucking pyramid. Fuck you. We not gonna do what our ancestors did on that magnitude to that level. You done took everything, ho. So, they want to do the inspection on your house because you got Section 8, and the day they decide to do the inspection, it's the day that you doing spring cleaning. Don't you know when they come to your door, they gonna fail your inspection. They gonna say your house was dirty. You had clothes everywhere. You had food in the sink. You had trash in your closet you hadn't taken out. And you gonna say, damn, bitch, I was cleaning. I didn't know y'all was coming on that day. Y'all just did your little inspection. But I'm in my house cleaning. My house clean now. Come back and do the inspection now. Because guess what? If you fail your inspection, you run the risk of getting evicted, losing your voucher, or getting cited, or whatever the fuck they do now with Section 8. See, you can't get your house inspected when you're cleaning your house. You can't get your pap smear done when you're cleaning your room. Don't do that. Don't do that. Wait. Let me go back in the room and read this report to you real quick, and then that's it. I'm gonna get off of here. And then if you're not a customer of Chandra Pretty, you ain't gonna be able to do that at the university. I know a lot of people send a request. You even on my goddamn when I go live on Instagram asking me when I'm gonna let you into the university. If you're not a customer of Chandra Pretty, you can't come to my university. What that means is, nigga, if you're not breaking no bread with me, if you ain't putting no money in my pocket to help put food on my plate, to help me further my job for the love of God, then you can't come to my school. It's really that simple. Ivy, you only doing this for the money. Well, nigga, last time I checked, I can't pay my rent with fucking carrots. Okay? So cool. Now that that's understood. Now, let me read this to you real quick, and then I'm going to let you go. And the other 3 videos that I posted on YouTube, because we normally go live and go private, I'll let those sit out for a minute, and now we can let them go private. And this one gonna go private too. And then it'll just be at the university. Because after I read this report right here, I said it's a dumb deal. These niggas gonna put me in my motherfucking jail. I read a lot. I mean, I don't mind. You can see this. I ain't worried about. This it right here. See when the papers be all wrinkled? I read so goddamn much. But see, when I read it, I probably should have underlined it. Hold on. Because it only listed in here one time. This the nigga I supposed to goddamn get in touch with. And I said I'm gonna call him, but I didn't do it. Hold on. Okay, I don't see it. I'm gonna have to go back. This was a lady trying to take Clomid to get pregnant. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is just when she went in and got her diagnosis done. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is when she was going through her phases, what they was giving her. This is when her ovaries created little follicles so she could try to get pregnant. And some more treatments they gave her. And some more treatments they gave her. They kept giving this girl treatments, but then after they gave her so many treatments, because she's taking treatments along with the Coumadin. She took so many treatments. If you if you seen a doctor, and a lot of people going through fertility treatments, and so you take a lot of medicine from your doctor, and then you want to take medicine from the doctor and you want to try something more, a little bit more traditional, a lot of times it'll clash because you're introducing these chemicals into your body along with this dirt into your body in efforts to stimulate a cell to do a certain function, and you're counteractive, you're being counterproductive. It doesn't really work like that. And this particular lady right here, she just gave up. She was able to get her eggs. She had low egg count. She was able to get some more eggs, but then she stopped doing her treatments. She said she'd rather just keep trying to do the IVF. So she gave up on. She gave up. Yep. She gave up. I'm gonna go back in here. It might be on this report. Hold on. Let me. And then after I read this, I said, Chinese herbal medicine has long been used for treatment of infertility. Two major causes of uterine fibroids, endometrial cavities, infertility, ovarian hormone surge, subserosal intramural fibroids affect the endometrium. This will nourish the blood, improve blood circulation, pharmacological studies, reduce inflammation. Dang. Oh well, it was in here. Now I gotta go through the papers and read them again. Next time I read it, I'm gonna highlight it. But I know it's in that report because I saw the man name in the back and I was supposed to contact him and I didn't. And I told y'all last week that I would. Anyway, I could look at chemical structures. So anyway, it's not here. I got a couple of reports right here, but I know it's in here. And this report was written in 2012, but this particular program was done in 2007, and it was for women who have DOR or diminished ovarian reserve, which means they don't have eggs. And if she may get one egg, every now and then she may get an egg in her ovaries, and they pray to God that one egg gets fertilized because she's trying to conceive. And so they were trying to do some different remedies to help build up more eggs into her ovaries. And it was in this particular report that I read that I read my work in here. And I did a double take at it because I said, wow, how is it that they said something that I said and I had never read this before? Because you all know I didn't go to school for anything that I do. I got my GED real early. So I didn't go to school for any of this. I just read. And I think about stuff, but I read something in here that was mine, and I hadn't read this. I didn't use this to do what I do. I didn't use this at all. This is a new report. And when I saw it, I said, wow. I've been watching Dr. Sebi a lot too. And Dr. Sebi said the same thing. There was a lot in him that he knew. He didn't have to tell people that he was curing people. He never told anybody that he was a doctor. He had all this knowledge and information in his head. And all he was doing, he was an engineer. He had all this information in his head from just using common sense and thinking and doing his own form of research without having to go to any college institution for somebody to say, here you go, you're a doctor, you can do this. And I said, man, I read my work in this damn paper right here. And so I said, if I read my work in, I'm going to find it. I said, if I read my work in this paper, then everything I'm doing gotta be right. Everything I'm doing. Yolanda, you got your Yolanda put that payment up for tea. A lot of y'all got y'all kits and it's the teas in it, but we had so many of them and we really bagging them up and sending them out. Yeah, I love Dr. Sabi. I'm sorry I never got to meet him. I never got to meet him. By the time I came on the scene, I didn't get to meet him. And then I was doing my own thing. I heard about him. I used to watch a few of his videos, but I never really got into it because I was still busy doing my thing. But now I'm in a place where I get to look at other people's work and listen to what they're saying. And he made it very, very clear that people in high places like Oprah Winfrey, even Michelle Obama, Jada Pinkett Smith, Ayanna Von Sant, Nelson Mandela, people of influence, black people of influence, never gave tribute, respect, or homage to Dr. Sabi and the work that he was doing when it came to him curing people of epidemic of AIDS in America, AIDS in Ghana, AIDS in Nigeria. Even when he went to Africa, they said they didn't want it over there. People of influence are so somewhere else in life that they didn't help push and promote what this man was doing so that he could help other people and really, really help more people, because there's a magnitude of sick black people. And if we can't stay healthy and stay alive for our kids, we're no good. We are no good. You have to stick around so long for your kids, to educate your kids, to train your kids, because when you do leave this planet, they should be self-sufficient. They should be 100% self-sufficient. If I leave this planet today, my kids may be financially self-sufficient, and then that's about it. Jari's still figuring out friends and boys. Tyrese still figuring out fucking baby mama dramas and not having more kids. Johnny Angel still trying to figure out if she got fucking 10 fingers or 11. So, you know what I'm saying? My work is not done. My work is not done. When I find it in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find it in here again. I went to school for speed reading. I can read 900 words a minute, but I'm not about to do that right now because it takes a lot of concentration. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it at the university. I'm gonna make your life hell. Yes, I'm gonna put it at the university, and you can go to the university. And like I said, if you ain't spending no cash with Ivy, you just ain't gonna get to see it. And to God be all the glory, because you shouldn't be watching me every goddamn Sunday, listening to me every damn Sunday, and you ain't breaking no bread. Because you damn sure listen to me for free. If I was at the goddamn church, you'd be up there paying the motherfucking tithes and communions, getting the motherfucking crackers and juices and shit. You'd be paying your you pay your faith tithes. You be paying your regular tithes. You be paying your offerings. So I got the same mentality like that too, my nigga. I just, that's just the way life is. So anyway, when I get it, I'm gonna put it back up on there, and I'm gonna drink my coffee that I just made. I don't think I'm gonna eat that cookie right now, Nandra. I don't think I'm gonna eat that cookie just yet, baby, because it's snowing and it's iced outside. It's ice. It's white outside. The cracker is here. The beast is here. So I'm just gonna do my I got some more work to do anyway. I gotta open up my laptop and the class for the hydrogenated supertiva. I got everything the way I wanted, and I wrote a lot of my notes, wrote it out for how I want to structure the class, and so I really have to take the time out and put that on the website, put that at the school, and so I have to do that. So I ain't gonna, if I eat that damn cookie, I've been in discover something else, and I already got a lot of work to do. Okay, baby, so y'all be good. Let me see my comments. Yep. Hey, Aaliyah. Yeah, he was good. He was a nice man, and he was very funny too. Hi, Andrew. Hi, that's my brother right there. What's up, boo boo? Hey. Oh, I haven't spoken to my brother in so long, like in some years, and my other brother that's locked up,
he sent me his number, and I called him. And he was like, who is this? I was like, I better say who the hell I am, because Andrew don't play. Let me say this. But it's your sister. He's like, oh, my God. So I'm like, yeah, what's up, Andrew? Boo-boo. Hey, good morning to you. That's my brother, Andrew. See, we both got the same Robinson. That's my brother right there. Thank you, family. Support family. How you doing? Culture Andy. Baby, I wish you can adjust your language to English, baby. I wish you could. Maxine, you can use a period tracker app. Exactly. You should get a period tracker app, get an ovulation app. Get two. If you like me, you need 2 ovulation apps. Because every 3rd month, well, every 4th month of my period, I come on twice in that month. Which means I have the opportunity of getting pregnant twice in 1 month. Okay? Which is probably around the time when I got pregnant and ended up with twins. But I can't make that a concrete fact. I'd have to do more research. And right now I ain't worried about it because I'm not having no damn kids somewhere anyway. But you might need 2 ovulation trackers. If you're anything like me, you need 2 ovulation trackers on your phone. You should be tracking your ovulation, track your periods. It's really important to track your ovulation because that's a period in your life that comes every month when your body decides that we're about to turn on the oven, we're going to clean things up, and we're going to get things out of here because we're getting in the mood, baby. We're about to make some magic happen. You want to know when you're ovulating because you want to know when your body is preparing itself to experience magic so you can help her and be good to her and nourish her and take care of her and rub that sweet pussy on her, especially if you're trying to get pregnant. Okay. Or if you're not trying to get pregnant. Don't have sex when you're going through that whole ovulation thing. Man, word, I wish I could read this. Damn, Kosha. Don't comment no more because you're not putting it in English, baby. I love y'all. Yolanda, I'm gonna go ahead and ship your stuff out for you now. So you can look, Gia said she normally ovulates 7 days after her period goes off. So, which means after your period, you get that little time of peace and rest where you can have sex. It's a very small window. Some of y'all be like, Ivy, I don't think I could detox because I don't know if I can go that long without having sex. Your pussy is not the Railway Express. Give her a break. I know he want it all the time, but you have to teach yourself self-control. Have some self-control. Have some goddamn self-control. He would have woke up to me, head nappy and all that, ain't washed my ass since last week. He would have woke up to that with no problem because that's just the way people are. Have some self-control. Ain't nothing going on over here but the rent. You got to have a job if you want to be with me. No romance without finance. So y'all good. Hey, Nina. Hey, Glamorous Jazzy. I'm not shutting down like that. I'm gonna get my stuff off of YouTube and just keep all my stuff at the university. What's up, Rasa? Because when that white lady came back, I hope you still here, Jeff. When that white lady came back to my Instagram and she said some shit, and I said, listen, lady, what you need to do is go to your ancestors and ask them where the fuck is my reparation, and then you can bring your cracker ass back to my Instagram and let me know how you feel. And she texted back, was like, Ivy, you're very scary. Your white ass don't know me. So I said, let me see who is this white woman. Because after all that stuff happened on my Instagram, most of y'all little crackers went back into y'all little caves or you went to the Cracker Barrel. So I went to her page. Like, you don't have no posts. You don't have no followers. But you following people. So you a troll. So I was like, who is this cracker? So I said, you know what? I don't even know how this cracker dog found me. But you ain't got to worry about Ivy. Because I get ghost on your ass. Yes, yeah, he was murdered. Yes. Hey, Brianna, yeah. He went to court. When they locked him up the first time and he went before the judge even asked the police, did y'all question him about anything before y'all locked him up? And they was like, no, we just locked him up. And I was like, well, this man need to be released because, shit, after what he just said to me, I'm convinced too. I'm convinced that what he's saying is true. Like, so many people tried to disregard him. So many people tried to disregard that man simply because he didn't have a credential.
But they stole that from you. That's like you stole from me and you want me to buy the shit back from you. You just stole my weed back out my household and I can't find my weed. Now I don't know where my weed at. And then here you walk up on the scene talking about, Ivy, I got a dub bag. If you try to get it, I know you can't find your weed. Nigga, you just stole my weed from me and you want me to buy the bag back from you. That's not fair. That is not fair. That is robbery. No. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna drink on my coffee. Andrew. Hey, y'all niggas is so late. Is y'all waking up on the damn West Coast or something? Y'all must be waking up on the West Coast. Y'all is late. I will show you how to put the pearl in, but my pussy not clean today. I got to go wash it, baby. I got to wash her and get it right. And sit on the pot for a little bit and woosah a little bit, because when I sleep, these balancing beads. So these not just the like I can't buy these beads in the store. I tried, trust me. I look high and low for these products. But the guy who sold these to me is in London, and his name is Cerebral. And Cerebral makes things to help balance your equilibrium. And for me to stay balanced, I have to wear these. These are balancing beads. Yeah, Kylie. Well, yeah, I can't wait for them damn steam pots either. I'm waiting too, mama. I'm waiting too, baby. I'm waiting too. You just make sure, Aaliyah, that we know what symptom you want for your steam, so we can put that in there. And so I have to wear these. I don't wear them all the time, but for like the past 2 weeks, I've been wearing it every day. Last night, I went to bed with it. Hi, baby. I went to bed with it, and so. If you know I'm live right now, why you ain't come on here and tell us what's wrong? And when I went to bed last night, I be going through so much in here in my personal life and my spiritual life that half of the stuff that when it go on, I just know that when it happened, it's crazy, and I can't even tell you what happened. But y'all be good. Y'all be safe out there. Black Power. We no longer gonna have the tightening collection. We do have the hydrogenitis supertiva collection, and we also made a pregnancy collection, because I realized a lot of y'all women coming to me on my page and y'all saying, Abby, I want a detox kit, but I'm pregnant right now. And I just be like, I wonder how many other people's page you went to and said the same thing, and they told you what I say. Because everybody copycat off the goddess. Everybody copying the goddess right now. So whatever I say, go. Whatever I say, go. So I have a kit for pregnant women. I said, that's it. You want a detox while you're pregnant? I got a pregnancy kit for you. Your pregnancy kit costs more than any other kit on my website. The pregnancy kit is more expensive than any other kit on my website. The hydrogenitis supertiva kit is double the price of any other kit on my website, because that's how much work I got to do to get the shit done. But it can't be done, and I said, okay, I'm going to do it, and then I'm going underground because the devil is out here. All right, y'all be good. Andrew, hit me up. I know you tried to go FaceTime with me on Facebook, but I was busy and I couldn't accept it. Yeah, you could, yeah. Hey, Andy, what did I tell your Greek ass, your German ass? Do you want me to go out there and get that goddamn German dictionary? I told you, baby, you can't keep commenting if you can't speak English. I don't know what you're saying, and I want to talk to you. All right, Jill, be good, baby. God bless you. If y'all did the promotion on the Instagram for all the free stuff, like I said, we shipped off some of the stuff already. The rest of the stuff, it's just a matter of me going in there and screenshotting your address, because you ain't email it to me. And then remember to go into my Google Photos and open up my pictures of screenshots, and then go to the screenshot with your address, and then match your Instagram name up with everything else I wrote on this piece of paper. Then take that to my clinic, put it on the table for outgoing mail, and then put your shit together. I love you too, Miss Deanna. Take care, baby. You've been good today. Thank you. Hey, Lavelle. Thank you. You need some soap, Z-Sweets. Ain't that support? I think you told me you need some soaps, baby. I got some extra soaps for you. Blessings and stay safe and keep dropping knowledge. Thank you, Miss Candy, Miss Pinkston. Thank you, baby. When I'm dead and gone, y'all gonna go back to this video and say, she was talking to me right there. See, baby? They're gonna like, Grandma, you lying like shit, Grandma. Take that metal cap off your head, Grandma. You ain't picking up no waves. You lying. And she gonna say, Ivy talk to me all the time. They're like, you didn't even know. Grandma, you was lying. We don't even have a YouTube. And you gonna go in there and you gonna dig deep down in your diary, baby. You gonna dig deep down in your treasure. She gonna say, Daddy, it's right there, baby. me one of them metal candy bars you owe me, baby. Thank you, baby. That's gonna be eons from now. I won't be in existence at all. So be good. I love y'all. Andrew, you gonna hit me up? Oh, I appreciate it. I wish I met Dr. Sabia. I would have slept with him too. Because he's so funny. I would have slept with him. I would have laid in the bed with him. I would have chopped it up with him. I know he would have said some funny stuff to me too. He Andrew, Dr. Sabia tell jokes like my daddy. I know I would have chopped it up with him. I know I would have. Just because. I wouldn't have got pregnant by him. Y'all know I can't get pregnant. I wouldn't have got pregnant by him, which would have been a good thing. No strings attached. But I would have slept. I would have threw the pussy on him. I would have threw that detox Yoni pearl pussy on him. And yeah, that right there he would have said. That's exactly what I've been talking about all this time. Yeah, he say that the mother of the jungle is the woman that he always see in his dreams. He say it's a naked woman, and he see her all the time in his dreams, and he never know who this woman is. He say he always see her in his dreams. He say it's a woman of the jungle. That's all he ever called her. And I said, dang, Dr. Say must be something about that. But anyway, somebody can come kick my ass for saying that. So y'all be good, all right? Go ahead and let that 31 drop. I only get about 30 people on my feed max. That goes to show that a lot of people don't want to know, or they choose not to know, or they're not woke. They're sleeping right now. So y'all be good out there. Y'all take good care of yourselves. I'm going to try to do as much as I can. Andrew, make sure you hit me up. I need at least $1 million off this car accident. These niggas, my whole left side of my body crippled. I just want y'all to be good, take good care of yourself, and just hang in there, and just be careful. Be careful, baby. And pray for me. Pray to Allah for me. And pray to the Almighty of Almighties of Almighties. Make sure you get to the very top and pray for me. And if y'all do celebrate Christmas, although I don't, and you want to send me something, send it to my P.O. box. Now get out of here. Okay. If I was green, I look just like the Grinch. Shutting your Christmas down. Come on, y'all. Let it go, baby. I need to see y'all leave out the building for insurance purposes. Okay, Z Sweet. Baby, you can hit me up. I did turn the chat off on my website. I'm tired of y'all coming to my website asking me sideways questions. I know. It's unprofessional, Ivy. I know. So is life. Bye, D with Linda. Hey, mama. Hey, baby. You changed your profile pic. Looking good. So you showing that shoulder. Hey, London Hope. How you doing, baby? Not sure how you is. Okay, got a couple of pictures here. So, hi, sweetheart. Okay, beautiful. How you doing? See y'all. Okay. Tiffany Brown, I missed it. See you, Miss Hunt. You missed it, Miss Brown. You ain't missed nothing, baby. You didn't miss nothing, Miss Brown. I know you got your stuff, so it's at the it'll be at the university. See you, Miss Pinkston. Take your pencils and papers with you when you leave. Damn, you sad. You should be sad with yourself. You did this to yourself, baby. Early bird gets the worm, baby. Early bird gets the worm, baby. You know how you be saying your dude be like, I'm gonna come see you, leave the door open, and you be like, all right, when he come in here. Okay, Andrew, like, baby, when he come in here, I'm not gonna let him sleep. I'm gonna let him wake me up. I'm gonna be so sexy under these covers waiting for him. Your ass be wide fucking awoke waiting for that doorknob to turn. And when the doorknob to me, he here. I'm still just gonna lay right there and sleep. Baby, do that for Ivy. You like, Ivy said she can go live at 10. I'm gonna leave my phone notifications on. I'm gonna act like I'm asleep, so I'm gonna go live after I wake up. Whole time, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. You already peeping. You already checking the phone like, shit, did she get here yet? Did she go early yet? You gotta do me the same way. Did this Asian person with Adelaide Frimpong, what is this man saying, Miss Frimpong? Thank you, baby. Black power to Adelaide. Shit, Kosher Andy, she said, nigga, if you don't want to speak English, what the hell you doing on the platform up here speaking goddamn German? We don't know if your ass is some kin of Hitler, if you part of the goddamn Nazi regime. We don't know what's going on. And you better tell Miss Frimpong what the hell is going on right now. Because when I shut my feed down, I'm going to report your ass to YouTube. I'm going to report you to YouTube and tell YouTube that you're harassing me. And then YouTube going to flag your page. And you better hope don't nobody in YouTube think you a foreign spy with Vladimir Putin in them, because then you're going to end up on CNN, my nigga. Next to my black ass. Find out who he is for me, Miss Frimpong. We're going to shut him down. Going to shut you down like X-Lax make the nigga shit. Shut him down. Baby, they already out there shoveling snow like it's real. Let your neighbor shovel for you. He's a jerk. Okay, so you know he's saying something stupid. Thank you, baby. How did he find me? That's what I be trying to figure out. How y'all be finding me? See, the Bible says that the devil, he seeks like a roaring lion seeking to devour. That means these niggas wake up early. Tiffany, you should be ashamed. Mr. Culture Ander from goddamn Nova Scotia and woke up to harass my ass, and you can't get up on time. Come on, baby, get them numbers down. Get those numbers down. I don't have anything else to discuss. Unless y'all we rock. So cease and desist with them tricks. I'm just another black man caught up in the mix, trying to get $1 out of 15 cents. A dime and a nickel. Just because I'm a freak don't mean that we can hit the sheets, baby. I'm Shock G. But you don't recognize me. I'm Shock G, the one who put the satin on your panties. What's up, love? How you doing? Oh, I've been hanging, banging, trying to do my thing. Oh, you heard that I was slanging? Your homegirl you went to school with, that's cool, but did she tell you about her sister and her cousin? Thought I wasn't. The weekends was made for Michelob, but it's a Monday, my day. So just let me hit it, yo. And don't mistake my statement for a clown. We can keep it on the down low as long as you know that I get around. Hey, Andy, you should go about your business, because now I think you arguing with my friend Miss Frimpong. He's arguing with Miss Frimpong. Andrew, as soon as you call me, we could end this feed, baby, because that Russian man is on here. That German, wherever the hell he from. Miss Frimpong, curse his ass out in German for me. Curse his ass out. See you, Candace Shropshire. I love you, boo-boo. Send love and light to your family. Y'all have to get out of here. Y'all niggas is just waking up. Bye, baby. What is this interesting specimen? You know, I put roses in my goddess chocolates. And so, I'll just go ahead and consume that. And so, when you do the goddess chocolates, our new goddess chocolates, we ain't put no roses in it. That was an old one. You're going to get roses or other flower parts in your drink. Y'all get out of here. Y'all is just staring.